The 24 Hours of Le Mans this year will feature multiple car manufacturers on the grid, from the return of Mercedes to the introduction of Aston Martin in the hypercar class. But one manufacturer in particular is missing from this list: Lamborghini. Unlike last year, the Italian automaker will be absent from the famous French classic. But why is Lamborghini not at Le Mans this year? And will we ever see them return? Well, in this video, I'll break down all the details as to why Lamborghini is missing from the 24 Hours of Le Mans entry list in 2025. Last year, Lamborghini made their official debut at Le Mans with factory-supported entries, competing both in hypercar and LMGT3. Lamborghini joined the world of prototype endurance racing for the very first time in 2024, with the all-new SC63 LMDH competing at Les Arts for the very first time, with the team bringing 2 entries, which finished in an impressive 10th and 13th overall, which was quite astonishing for a brand that has never had a factory prototype career at this event in the past. However, for the 2025 Le Mans 24-hour, the Lamborghini SC63, along with the Huracan GT3, which also used to compete in the event, are nowhere to be seen on the entry list. But why is that? Well, one of the reasons why they aren't here is because Lamborghini is no longer a part of the World Endurance Championship, despite their LMDH prototype and GT cars racing in other series across the world. To compete at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, you need to have some sort of presence in the World Endurance Championship first. For example, Acura, who competes in IMSA GTP with the ARX06, also cannot compete in this endurance race in 2025. Even if they wanted to do Le Mans this year, they still couldn't just join for this event exclusively. They would need to participate in a previous round in the season of the WEC. And that's the exact same situation when it comes to Lamborghini. Speaking of that brand, in fact, Acura and Lamborghini have more in common, as they are the only LMDH manufacturers to run exclusively in IMSA's WeatherTech series, as the SC63 actually has continued to race in 2025 over in GTP, even though it's no longer in the WEC or at Le Mans. Another reason why Lamborghini isn't at Le Mans this year is because of the chaos involving the operators of these cars. Last year in 2024, the prototype and GT cars were run by teams under the Iron Lynx umbrella, but Lamborghini and Iron Lynx separated quite a while ago, with the Italian team now running the new Mercedes AMG GT3 entries in the WEC. And Iron Dames has switched back to run a Porsche in LMGT3. Currently, Lamborghini's SC63 in IMSA is run by American squad Riley, under the name of the Italian manufacturer's in-house brand, Automobili Lamborghini Squadra Corse. So even if Lamborghini got an opportunity to race at Le Mans this year with the SC63, the team at Riley doesn't really have the resources yet to bring over an LMDH prototype to France to race at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Plus, they don't really have a lot of experience with the SC63, as Riley just started working with Lamborghini at the start of 2025, and they've only competed in 2 races in the GTP class. Also, Lamborghini doesn't really have the ability to race in 2025 either in the hypercar class. The main reason why Lamborghini pulled out of the WEC at the end of 2024 was because of the new 2-car mandate rule, which forced car manufacturers in hypercar to run 2 full-time entries across the season, which was something Lamborghini were not willing to do, so they focused their attention primarily on IMSA. But you may be thinking, didn't Lamborghini run 2 cars at Le Mans last year? Well, yes, that is true, but the second car, the number 19 Lamborghini SC63, was actually the IMSA entry, and that car wasn't racing full-time in the WEC. When it comes to the SC63 in particular, before Lambo chooses to return to the 24 Hours of Le Mans, there are still a lot of issues that the Italian brand needs to sort out. It's been a very difficult start to the IMSA season in 2025 for Lamborghini in GTP. The car has had many mechanical issues which have taken it out of both races it's competed at so far, with the number 63 Lamborghini even retiring within the first hour at Daytona's 24-hour endurance race. Plus, as we saw at Daytona and Sebring and IMSA, the SC63 remains uncompetitive compared to Lamborghini's main rivals. So before the LMDH returns to Le Mans, there are still quite a few things that Lamborghini need to sort out. And honestly, it wouldn't be a good idea to join the Le Mans grid in either the prototype or GT category as soon as 2025. To be clear, Lamborghini isn't the only Italian manufacturer that is affected by the two-car mandate rule and that isn't coming back to Le Mans in 2025. As unfortunately, Isotta Fraschini will not make a comeback to this event in 2025 either with their Tipo 6 LMHC, which like the SC63, the new Le Mans hypercar had a very impressive debut at Le Mans, with Isotta finishing in 14th overall. Speaking of a return for Lamborghini, that's not out of the question for the Italian manufacturer. While they will unfortunately miss the 2025 event, there is still a very real possibility that the Italian marque returns to Le Mans in 2026, not just in hypercar, but in LMGT3 too. Lambo's new Temerario GT3 is making headlines as the successor to the Huracan GT3 Evo 2, with Lamborghini eyeing a return to the 24 Hours of Le Mans in the GT class with this brand new car. And if they go back to the World Endurance Championship in LMGT3, there is a very good chance that once they sort out all those issues for the SC63 program, we could see Lamborghini back in hypercar as well. So while there's a lot of attention on the manufacturers at this year's Le Mans, one thing's for certain, we won't be seeing Lamborghini join that list in 2025, which is a big shame, but hopefully they'll be back in the future. But now I'm interested to know, what do you think about this? Is it difficult to see Lamborghini off the 24 Hours of Le Mans entry list this year? And do you think they'll make a return in the future, maybe as soon as 2026? Well, I'd be interested to hear all your thoughts in the comments below.